Hey guys, today we're going to go through an application called TickTick, and this application has literally changed my life, and I think it might be able to change yours. It sounds pretty crazy, but let's dive into it. What is TickTick? TickTick is a to-do list application. It is a calendar. It is a prioritization tool. It does a lot of really cool things. We'll jump into it. So I'm going to leave a link in the description to TickTick and how to get there. But as soon as you sign up, it will take you to this page. I'm just going to walk you right through it as if this is a brand new account. So it says choose the features that you need. Automatically, it's putting down the task in the calendar, but you can also add like the Eisenhower matrix. I'd say just turn all these on and just check everything out. So continue, choose to-do lists. You got like work. Let's say you want like a study one. You got a shopping list, and let's get started. Okay, so it's pre-populated for me a few to-do lists here. The left-hand side, you have your lists right here, and this is where you put all of your tasks in your to-do lists. So let's say for work, I have different roles at work, and I need to organize those different tasks that are related to those roles. Let's say I work in IT, and actually I'm gonna do it like this. So I can add different sections. I'm gonna put like an IT list, and I'm just gonna delete this one right there. Easy as that. I'm gonna create another section called, let's say I'm also bookkeeping. So now I have two different sections. I also have this non-section, but you can also remove this just to keep it simple. And then here I can put multiple to-do or tasks within these sections. So let's say bookkeeping, I need to, enter transactions into software. So I can put that right there. Now there's a couple different things you can do with tasks. You can go here, you can actually make, these are the due dates. These are quick due dates for you. So make it due today. I can make it due tomorrow. I can make it due within the next 7 days. Then I can go to the calendar here. And here I can actually pick a specific day, like the 23rd. I can also set it to specific time. If I want to 1:30, I can also make it repeat. So let's say this is a daily task that's going to start on the 23rd. I can set that to daily. You can also set to a weekly. You can set to a monthly and even a yearly, every weekday. You can even do custom. So it's like, let's say it's the last day of the month, or it's on the first Thursday. There's a lot of really cool details that can really help you remind yourself about these different tasks. But let's say I'm just going to leave it at whatever I just set it to, monthly on the first of Thursday. Okay, I'll jump into a couple more things here. You can also set priorities here. Let's say this is the highest priority. This is like the second, third, and then no priority. Let's set it to high priority. You can also create subtasks that go underneath the task. So let's say to enter transaction to software, I need to first log in. I need to gather financial data or whatever, right? And then these can repeat with this task every time I come to it. Let's see, what else can we do? You can also link to a parent task. You can pin it to the top. You can, let's say you don't want to do this task, you can, flag it like that. You can move it to other tasks. Let's say you're like, oh, I actually don't need it on the bookkeeping task. I want to move it over to my study or whatever. You can easily move it around and within different sub tasks as well. Tags are really also an awesome feature where you can tag different tasks based on, okay, you actually have to go down here, have these tags. We have lists, we have filters, we have tags. Tags, let's say I want to tag this top 3 task. I'm just going to throw in there, like, this is a top 3 task that I have to do every day. You put that in there under, let's pick a color. You can have different parent tags, so you have tags within tags as well. But you want to save that. Oh, can't have any spaces, so you can back that out like that, and then you'll have this tag. And then what's cool is I can go back here, I can go to tags, and I'm gonna add that as a tag. And now it'll pop up over here. And it does two things when you tag an item. One, you can see it just easily. If you have different tags, you can look at them in a list. But also, if you go to your tags, it will show you your all your tagged items, and you can actually sort by tags here. You can also sort by going here and clicking on these little two arrows that are going like this. You can sort by well, right now it's custom with the two different sections, but you can also by date, title, and by tag, meaning the all the tags will be grouped together. That's really helpful when your list gets really long and you need to see what items are tagged and what priority, and which one you should probably do first. You also have priorities as well if you have like a whole long list and you've already marked them, the different priorities like red, this is like high priority, medium, and this is low, and this is no priority. You can also sort by that, which is really beneficial. Another cool thing about the tasks or the lists of tasks, you can change it to this view. Some people like this view where it's kind of like these little cards. We can add, I haven't really put anything in IT, but let's say I need to reset server. So now I have two different tags or tasks, sorry, get caught up here. And I can look at it in this view or the other view here. So what's really beneficial is you can continue to make as many sections as you want within one list. Then you can have other lists that have different sections. And then this is just really scraping the surface. What I really love about this app is the calendar. Now the calendar is a paid feature. So right now I'm showing you everything that's free. So I will actually go into what is, we'll get to the paid stuff here in a minute, but this does give you a little bit of what it looks like. But continuing on, we have the Eisenhower matrix. This one is really helpful to when you got a lot of things. When you have to brain dump all of your tasks in one list, you can then go to your Eisenhower matrix. And if you don't know what an Eisenhower matrix is, this is what it is. There's 4 quadrants. There's urgent, important is the fires that we have. These are the, hey, I got to put out this fire right now, to it's urgent, it's important, we have to get rid of it. Not urgent and important, or I'm scheduling that meeting that I have to do in the future. It's a few weeks from now, so it's not urgent, but it is important that I prepare for that meeting. So I'm gonna make a task to prepare for that meeting next week. Meeting next week, like that. And then what's really cool is you can actually drag and drop these. Let's say you're like, actually the enter transactions into my software is not that urgent. It's more of like a not urgent and important. You can move those in between, and you can look at these different ones. Let's say I want this one. This is an urgent one. This is another urgent one. I can even go like this and hit shift and grab all of these, put them over here. And then when I go back to my list, now you can see that some of these are marked urgent. If I go back here, let's say add some of these to this one, and then I'm gonna add a couple more here. If I go back to this here, you'll see that there's an urgent one, there's a not urgent but important one here, and then and some others. And like I said before, you can sort by the priority. So now if you go by priority, by group, so you go by priority on both, now I got it sorted by high, medium, and low. And you can always move it back to the custom where it was before. So if you just need to like quickly look at your tasks and look at the priorities, you can also just switch it over real quickly and then switch it back to the custom way that you have it set up, which is really cool. That's the Eisenhower matrix. The Pomodoro, I think that's how you say that, is really, really cool as well. If you want to focus, let's say you want to focus on a task for 25 minutes, you can actually click here and look at today, find a task and say, I want to work on this task. You can start this for 25 minutes and then you can take a break or whatever. Over time, it tracks your focus, tracks how much you can do. It's really, really great. It's pretty new, but you can add different countdowns you're looking forward to. Maybe it's a birthday soon, maybe it's an anniversary, the baby's coming, whatever it may be. And then you have the search window here where you can search all your tasks. So I can go, if I can't remember a task, I can go software. Was there a software task, right? I can spell software. Oh, that's where that task was. And then I can go find it, and it clicks me over to, or sends me over there after I click it. That's really helpful. I use it all the time. Another cool thing about tasks that I missed is you can actually add, so you have tags. I can start the focus right here. Start focusing. You can also duplicate, pretty easy, copy a link. You can convert these to notes as well. I'll totally forgot about that, where it's no longer a task. This one's not a very good one to use, but let's go back to the work one. And let's say research server, I want to change this into a note. Now I can write notes, and then you can save passwords or whatever. You can save the process to reset the server there, and then that'll just stay there. You no longer can click it as a check off thing. But what I normally do is I will create like a notes list, and you can actually, I think you can change it. You can see, note list, and then you just hit add. Got it. Got notes here, and add all of your notes here. 1, 2, and then you can also use that search feature to look through your notes. Very, very helpful. And you can also set reminders that are set up with your notes. Hey, I want to remind myself to, see this note. You can also add attachments to, upload attachments. Let's see if I got anything. I'm going to upload this random picture. I don't actually think that was the right format for this, so upload more enlarged. Okay, so you do have to upgrade to add more than one attachment to a note. I believe you can add one per note. No, you can just add one. That's basically it. All right, so we'll cut back to the paid version just so I can show you all the features there. All right, so I just purchased the upgrade. It is only, if you want to upgrade, $35.99 per year, $3.99 per month. Also, I am not being sponsored whatsoever from them. I just love this application so much I wanted to share it with all y'all and maybe help you guys stay organized like it has helped me. So $3.99, I look at it like, hey, I can't even really get a cheeseburger for that amount. If I can keep my life organized for that dollar amount, $4 a month, then totally worth it. So anyways, I upgraded. What you get with premium, you get full calendar functionality. You can customize filters. You can create more, achieve more, I believe. So in task activities, I think you can see other people. You can actually share other tasks with other people. Let's say you're in a team at work, you can actually share it. Or let's say in a family, you want to share different reminders with certain people, you can do that. Track progress. They got all these cool scoring things where you can see how many tasks you've completed and how well you're doing, and a bunch of other things. Like you can add, I think the free version only allows you to do one reminder per task, when the premium version lets you do as many reminders as you want. So calendar widgets, you can put it on your home screen, your phone. I will show you in a little bit. I forgot to mention this earlier, but this all looks amazing on the phone. And so that's the two things that I looked for when I was getting into a task management system is, does it have a calendar, and does it have a mobile version? And I'll show you how awesome the calendar is here in a second. So estimated POMO, I think that's why the POMO wasn't working earlier. We got premium themes, you can change like the colors and stuff like that. You don't have to keep it white. We have music, that's cool, like for the POMOs. And quick ball for Android. You can do it from the lock screen, that's cool. On Android, I use Apple. So anyways, let's go back to here. Let's go to the calendar. So on the calendar, you'll see, let me show you the premium. I'm gonna change this to black because I just kind of like that look. It's easier to look at for me. You'll have, this is in week mode right now. You can also go in day mode. I think week mode looks good on the computer. Day mode looks better on the mobile. And you can actually, I don't know why, oh, I gotta set the days for the task. So let's do these tasks. Let's make it due tomorrow. And then these tasks, let's make it due Friday. Make this one due today. And then these ones due tomorrow. This one, oh, those are, okay, so they should pop up here. Okay, so these aren't actually set to a time, but they're set to the day. Now the key part of the uniqueness of this application that I could not find anywhere else, maybe other applications are doing it now, but in the last 3 years ago, no one else was doing this, at least as robust and fluid. You can literally take one of these tasks and drop it into your list, okay? And then you can also extend it, adjust your task lengths. And unlike Google Calendar, where you can do events, and I guess you could do your task manager through events, but it just doesn't, it's just not the intended use, so it's not very helpful. And then the task management system here is so much better, and then you have the calendar just like the Google Calendar right here. So then you can also add, you know, multiple tasks at the same time. Let's say you have a backup plan. This is one of the coolest features ever. I believe you can also, yeah, you can also grab tasks right here, sort them by priority, and also pull them over like this. Boom, boom. You can even pull notes over to remind yourself. Reset the server. Boom, we gotta log in. Put it all over your calendar. It's amazing. This is totally worth the $4 or whatever. By far, right here. Right. Another awesome thing about this, you can create habits. Habits are, so you have tasks that you do on, like, hey, I gotta go shopping and stuff, but there might be habits you want to develop. Like, I want to exercise 3 times a week. Let's say I want to exercise 3 times a week. So I'm gonna go to weekly and 2 days per week. I'm gonna go 3 days per week, and I gotta achieve it all or reach a certain amount. Let's see, daily, I can actually, okay, no, in this case I want to put achieve it all, but there's lots of customization here. Start date, let's start it today, and let's do it forever for now. We can also set, you know, goals for, you know, 3 weeks or whatever. And then you can also set it for, hey, is this in the morning, afternoon, night? Go to morning, let's say, and let's say I want to do it at 6 a.m. Or that's a reminder that'll come up. So you're gonna go save. Okay, so now the habits unlocked. So I want to go over to the habits real quick. You can see that exercise 3 times a week is now here, and I did another test. We can check it and say, hey, I did this one this week, I did this one, and then you can eventually see how you track over time, and it will keep a streak. It will do total check-ins, percentage rates per month. It is, I've been able to develop so many habits by using this. It's an all-in-one app. This will keep your life organized. It's so awesome. We looked at that earlier. What other things are on premium? Calendar view. Yeah, maybe I can show you the reminders real quick. You can set like a reminder on the day. Let's set another reminder a day early. Boom, you're gonna have all those reminders. Let's say you're really anxious about forgetting about something, you can just put all those reminders down. Perfect. I did forget to show you earlier, there's so many features, it's so amazing. Instead of just doing this look on your to-do list, you can also do this one. It's like a timeline view. I think this one was premium as well. This is good on more like for teams, and let's say you have like every section is like Jared and Jacob and Billy Bob, like it has all these different persons. You can see what they're working on which day, and you can move them between the days. Like this is the 7th. You can look at a week model and a month model. I forgot to show you the calendar's month as well. There's so many cool things. I'm gonna keep saying that over and over again because here's the month model or mode. You can also do multi-day, where you want to do just like 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. You can do multi-weeks. I'm gonna go up to 6 weeks versus, 4 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 weeks. There's a lot of cool features. But yeah, that's basically it. The way I personally use it, I'll just give you a little sneak peek here. The way I personally use TickTick, most of the time I use it in this mode, and I will go here. And I do this. I have a Q1, the quadrants, like a Q2, and I have a Q3. This is just bonus material at this point. And then I do a workbench. And what I do is I'll add everything that is Q1 here, and then everything that is Q2. So tasks in here like this, and then if I need to have some other lower priorities, let's see, I'm just gonna put a couple more here, and then I'll have my workbench. And for that day, what I'll do is I'll grab, okay, what do I got urgent, what do I got urgent that's important? Well, I need to make sure I remind myself to do this and this, and if I don't finish those tasks that day, I'll put them right back. And then when I reassess my daily planning the next day, I'll go, you know what, I'm going to keep working on that, or actually I don't want to work on this one today, I'm going to work on this one instead. That's how I do it. And then I'll create other task lists that have like recurring tasks that'll pop up on my that are unrelated to like my to-do list that I'm interacting with every day, and that will just pop up on my calendar. So like I have like an event planned every Saturday afternoon. I can just keep that on like a recurring list. And then I have like personal lists versus work lists, which I guess you can see here normally. I guess we can take a look at the filters. I don't really use this very much, but you can use it to filter certain lists out, so you're not seeing everything, you're just seeing your work stuff. And then if you let's just do work filter. I think this is relatively new. Yeah, so if you just want to look at work stuff and you don't want to look at everything else, you can click into there. This helps you filter some things out. Hopefully this video helps you, gets some ideas going of how to organize some of your tasks. Hopefully it helped you. I just wanted to share what I'm passionate about, and my at least what tool has helped me so much. And I like really mean that. Like, I was going crazy. I felt like I was writing everything down on paper and my phone notes and using reminders on my phone, and just had so much disconnect with creating a to-do list and then not being able to get on my calendar. And then this calendar right here just like bridged that gap for me, where it's like I have all these lists and I can put it on a calendar and I can see that same calendar, and I don't need like two different applications, one for my to-do list, one for my calendar. And you can actually this even integrates with like Google Calendar and stuff, like, or Google, like your emails. You can actually send your emails and they'll become like tasks in your inbox here. It's just amazing. There's so many cool features, totally worth the $4 a month. If you're somebody who wants to keep your life organized and prioritize correctly, using this feature among others. And so highly recommend it if you can't tell already. Leave questions in the comments about, if you have questions about how to use it properly, or really anything. I'm happy to help. And yeah, thanks for watching and have a good one. Thanks.